Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking about day 34 of switching from Nvidia over to AMD. Now I'm actually working on a review for a game that I got early access to, and this game right now, playing it on my 7900 XT without a problem. No shader compilation stutter, no issues, no freaking crashes, no nothing, none of the annoying things that I would always seem to run into on an Nvidia graphics card. I'm not having a problem with that. Not at all. Not freaking at all. And that right there just kind of shows me, man, that like and you know what the funny thing is I've had a consistent experience with this card since I've gotten it. Consistent experience. Well, I mean, like there was the whole memory thing when I first got it. You know, that was user error, obviously my point. But since I fixed that, I've had a pretty dang stable experience. Now I got people in the comment section all the time telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about and blah blah blah. And you're right. You're right, guys. I admit Nvidia is the best. You can absolutely spend hours watching videos, tweaking your experience to get that perfect AMD experience that I got right out of the box. Yeah, you can run to the bank with that all you want. Nvidia is the best if you buy their top end card. Anything else, as far as I'm concerned, is trash. Is literal freaking trash when it comes to Nvidia. Their cards are designed, literally designed to make you have to buy another card. And you know what? I think their software is literally designed to keep you watching videos so that you continue your little FOMO. Like, I mean, seriously, like, why on earth is it so hard? Well, not hard. Why is it so hidden to be able to actually get in there and find some and find settings to be able to set something up to where it looks good? Now, I've got everybody out there, you know, I'm not everybody, but there's a bunch of people in the comment section, people making videos trying to disprove me and all kinds of stuff. If Nvidia is so good, why do you have to watch other YouTube videos? Why do you have to watch YouTube videos to set your card up? Why do you have to tinker with everything and find ways to set things up? Now we've all heard a lot of people say, yeah, man, I just got away from PC gaming because I got sick and tired of driver updates and trying to play with settings and all of that stuff. Well, you know what, man? I don't even play with settings. To be completely honest with you, I set this card up. There was a few days when I was making these videos, you know, the things where I would go through and I would like look at the settings that people were asking me about and stuff. But I've pretty much set it. Don't need upscalers. I play all these games fine. The game I'm reviewing right now, the upscalers don't even the upscalers aren't even enabled in it, and I'm still pushing over 100 frames at 4K, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Um, and this is an open world ish type game. Yeah, like it's an open world ish type game with pretty decent visuals. So I don't know what to tell you guys, man. You guys want to sit there and hang on to freaking Nvidia and let them drag you across the ground? Well, I would rather play games. That's what this whole channel's about, is playing video games. And that's what I'm doing on the AMD card, is I'm enjoying video games because I don't have to sit there and play around with settings. I don't have to go out of my way to try to make things work. I don't have to watch a bunch of YouTube videos, spend hours watching YouTube videos trying to figure out how to set my card up perfectly and get all the settings right and all of that stuff. No, man, it's simple. AMD, you get into the Adrenaline software, you can set everything up. It's pretty simple. It tells you how to do it. It tells you what's in there, and it lets you do it. It'll let you go to town. It's actually helpful. It's not a hindrance. It's helpful. On Nvidia, you got to go to the control panel, or you got to go to the GeForce experience, or you got to go to this, or you got to go to that. They need to fix that. Nvidia might be the best, and they might be able to match picture quality straight across the board if you tweak your settings just fine, but man, you know what, man? My out-of-box experience for AMD is way better, way better than I ever experienced on Nvidia. And if you don't like that, if that makes you uncomfortable, if that depresses you and makes you sad and makes you feel like you've got to defend Nvidia against the little old YouTuber with 6,000 subscribers that sits here and plays video games, man, I didn't even have any intention to become a freaking PC gamer. None whatsoever. I don't care. Like, I literally don't care if Nvidia is the best or AMD is the best. All I want is a good experience. I spend this money. Everybody says, yeah, the PC is way better than the consoles. And I'm like, dude, the consoles are pretty good. Like, they're not bad. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. Now, I do like the freedom that I've been able to get from PC. I do like the visual quality that I can get from PC. I do like the extra added settings that I can get from PC, but I'm perfectly fine playing these games on a console. I'm perfectly fine with that. So when it comes to like everybody and their little fanboy wars of like consoles and graphics cards, I'm just telling you my experience. Do I feel like I'm getting better image quality out of the Nvidia or the AMD graphics card? Yeah, I do. I do. Is there a way that you can tweak your settings on your Nvidia graphics card to make them look identical? There probably is. Who knows how long that takes to figure out, and what school you have to go to learn all of that, or what YouTuber you got to find, or what book you got to read, or whatever. All the research you have to do just to be able to play your video games and have them not look freaking like they got a blue tint across everything. And yeah, dude, I mean, I could never get HDR to look good on that Nvidia card like I can on this AMD card. Like, I put it in there, I put it on the OLEDs, and it looks absolutely beautiful, man. I was playing some Gotham Knights the other night, and I've got that thing set to where I feel that game was designed to be played nice and dark. Oh, man, it looks so absolutely freaking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it looked good on the Nvidia card. Don't get me wrong. Like, you don't got to freak out. Like, it looked good, and your precious Nvidia is still going to be your precious Nvidia at the end of the day, because, I mean, it's not like millions of people are watching my videos and starting to question Nvidia or their loyalty to Nvidia. I mean, like, I'm not trying to make you question your loyalty, man. I'm just telling you, like, hey, man, these things are cheaper and they're pretty dang good if you go AMD. The amount of cope that I get. Oh, you know what? I mean, dude, why are you guys even coping, man? Like, honestly, if Nvidia's better, like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. If you believe Nvidia's better, why are you even watching my AMD content? Seriously, like, why would you even care? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me, man. You got an Nvidia graphics card in your PC. You use your PC every day, but then you're on the internet looking up AMD content. I mean, obviously you're not happy with your Nvidia experience if you're looking for AMD content. Am I right? That's why you're here. Why do you think I'm here making these videos? Because I wasn't happy with my Nvidia experience, so I went with AMD. I didn't want to pay another $1,100 freaking dollars for an Nvidia graphics card because I just bought one 8 freaking months ago with 10 gigs of VRAM. I didn't want to have to re-buy another $1,100 graphics card from Nvidia. So I said, you know what? What the heck, man? Let's give AMD a try. If the AMD card doesn't work, then I'm just going to buy a 4090. Well, now I'm here stuck with this conundrum that I'm like, wait a minute, dude, this AMD card is blowing me away. It is solid. I get good frame rate. I get good color. I get good image quality. I get to be able to use all of my editing software. I can do everything I did with that Nvidia card, and the experience feels smoother. Why? Because it's a next gen card and it's got more power. Of course, like, I get that. I'm not saying obviously if I bought a 4080, I'd be in the same spot right now. Like, I would be like, yeah, this is great, man. Like, whatever. I did how many videos of that 3080 card being happy about that when I first got it. It wasn't until the new games started coming out that it started being like not as good. And that sucks, man. Now I do admit that yes, I did buy this AMD card a little bit earlier into the life cycle. So I mean, by the time this one here gets to be, you know, uh, as close to like the end of the generation, maybe we'll see. Maybe the games will start to suck all of a sudden. But I'm playing a brand new game right now, and I just played Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart as well, and that game was smooth. That game felt great. That game, you know what I mean? I just played Remnant 2, a UE5 game. That game ran fine for me. I didn't have any problems with it. Didn't have to use upscalers at 1440p. Do have to use upscalers at 4K, but yeah, dude, I don't necessarily believe that if we're paying $800 for a graphics card, I don't really think that we should have to be using upscalers. I just don't think we should have to be doing that. And if you're out there, you know, like, yeah, it doesn't matter. We got DLSS and we got frame rate generators and all of that stuff. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even understand why you would be in the comment section defending that. Why would you be defending that? Trying to tell me that I should speak with my money? Dude, I definitely speak with my money on this channel. I do. I do. I do put my money where my mouth is very frequently on this channel. And sometimes like I'll go out and I'll buy stuff to show people, and like I don't even get the clicks on it. So no, I'm not going to sit here and go out and buy an Nvidia graphics card to try to prove some little stupid point. I don't care. I bought 3 graphics cards from Nvidia. Well, I bought a laptop and 2 graphics cards. The AMD has been better the whole time. Like the whole time, like I've had a better experience with the AMD graphics card than I had with any of those Nvidia products. So if if I need to prove something, the only person I need to prove anything to is me. Like, do I feel like I'm getting a good value out of this? Yeah, I do. I do. I've wasted a lot of money this year, man. I bought the PSVR 2, which is essentially like it sits there collecting dust. I bought that Fanatec racing wheel because everybody's like, yeah, Fanatec's the best, man. Just like everybody's like, well, yeah, Nvidia's the best. Dude, that Fanatec is sitting up there right now, and the Camus is back here. Why? Because the Camus is more is a more premium product in my eyes. It feels better. It gets the job done. It's more consistent across the board. And that I like more consistency. I don't really care about your name brand as much. I mean, my PlayStation 5 is the best and it sits right there. My Xbox gets way more play than my PS5. So, I mean, there you go. The LG is probably the one product that people told me, yeah, you need this, because that thing is actually a premium experience. It is a premium experience for the price I paid for it. I feel I don't feel like I paid. I don't feel like I overpaid for it, because usually they're like $11.99. I got it for $900. So I mean, I feel like I got a decent deal on that. Like I feel like I got a decent deal. I feel like the product is premium enough to where I'm like, okay, yeah, and it's and like paying for the size, you know, the custom size at being 42 inches or whatever. That's okay with me. I'm okay with the price and the performance and the overall package that I got out of the LG C2, because of a lot of different specific things. But yeah, it is incredible. But it does also help me appreciate my Vizio H1 OLED, because that thing is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. And I am very happy with that TV. So I don't get what you guys, what you little Nvidia fans want me to say. Like, dude, I feel like I'm getting better image quality out of this AMD graphics card. There are certain games that I play that the mainstream people don't even cover. Most mainstream guys don't cover kiloton racing games. Most of them don't cover, you know, a lot of the older games, or a lot of, you know, like stuff like Assassin's Creed Unity, you know. They don't go out of their way to pixel count these on new cards and stuff. They don't. I feel like I said, I feel like I'm getting a better experience. That's me. Like I'm happy. And like the people that come here and say, "Ah, man, you're just still trying to justify your AMD purchase." No, man, that was justified the day I paid it off. I was like, "Woohoo, man, I saved freaking $400. I paid it off. It was fine. Whatever. I didn't have to pay all that money for dude, I literally was able to build a whole PC for the price of for the price of a 4090. So, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Like I'm okay with my purchase. Like I'm not upset about it. I don't sit here wishing, like I literally do not sit here wishing, man, I should have just bought an Nvidia graphics card. I don't feel like that at all. I don't. I don't feel like Nvidia is I don't feel like Nvidia is superior to the experience I got. Like I really do not feel like it is a superior experience on Nvidia. I feel like there might be some different things, but here's the thing. At 4K, I'm able to play games over 60 frames a second. At 1440p, I get high refresh game rate. At 1080p, I get high refresh game rate. I get to use max settings on everything that I've tried to play so far. So, in my eyes, that's a good experience. And when I buy a 4K graphics card, if I can get over 60 frames a second on a 4K game with maximum settings and stuff like that, I kind of think that's a win, man. Like I do know that once we get to the end of this console generation, things are going to drastically change. But I do believe the way things are going right now, and from what I've seen, and how like a double A studio is going to utilize Unreal Engine 5 and how that looks, like with Remnant 2 and stuff. Um, I feel like I honestly do feel like this AMD graphics card could potentially last me for the rest of this for the rest of this generation, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. I don't want to have to upgrade multiple freaking times this graphics card. Like I don't want to. And I can honestly say right now that going forward, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I'm interested in buying another NVIDIA graphics card. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if I'm interested in buying one. Like, I don't think that that experience is better than what I'm getting. Now, I know you could probably go through and tweak all your settings and like you can prove that you get a higher frame rate. You can prove this, you can prove that. I like the AMD experience better. I feel like it's more designed for gamers. I feel like it's designed for people that actually want to play video games and not tweak settings all day. That's what I feel like. It gets me closer to doing what I want to do and having a great experience. I'm happy with that. And like I said, the game that I'm working on right now, man, what a freaking great experience. What a great experience. It's very fun. I'm having a good time. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. Like I don't. Like you guys come to the channel and you say your mean stuff or your nonsense, or you try to defend Nvidia. Like why? Why are you defending Nvidia? What have I said that's so bad? Like honestly, I do feel like I'm getting better image quality. Now if you say that you can tweak your settings to make the Nvidia card look exactly like that, not everybody can do that, man. There's a lot of other people that are new like me coming to the PC space. There's more people like me that are out there. I mean, why do you think these videos get a lot of views when people are like, "Oh yeah, this is how you do your Nvidia card," or "This is how you set up your settings"? Because nobody knows, man. And like, gosh, man, seriously, if I wouldn't have found that short a while back, I would have never even known. I found out on the 3060 Ti that you could switch your color bit to 10-bit or 12-bit, and you could turn on full color and all of that and get better colors and stuff. And still, I 100% believe that I'm getting better color out of the AMD graphics card than I ever did from the Nvidia card. Now, I'm pretty sure you could find a way to set up your settings or whatever you got to do to tweak your graphics card on your Nvidia to make it do better. But okay, man. Okay, I didn't find it, and I'm not going to buy another Nvidia graphics card just to go out there and try to do it. Like, I don't care. I don't care. So going forward, I'm not even going to talk about Nvidia anymore. I'm not. I'm just going to celebrate my great experience on AMD, man. And we'll leave Nvidia out of it. Like, we won't even talk about it no more. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't have any desire to buy another Nvidia product. I don't care. I do not care. So when I do these videos from now on about the AMD graphics card, you guys just, if you're Nvidia lovers and you love your Nvidia, just stay over there, man. Don't even worry about what AMD is doing. Like, nobody, like, you shouldn't even care. You have the best. You have the absolute best, and that costs you the absolute best price. So you pay your absolute best price. Don't even worry about what AMD's doing. Don't tell anybody like, hey man, we should buy Nvidia or AMD because they got cheaper prices. No, don't even worry about what AMD is doing. You just stick with your Nvidia, and you pay those prices, and you have your best, and you enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what AMD's doing at all. Don't even worry about it. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.